Right, well, the Coshocton County King is joining us, Colton Conkle from Coshocton High School. I want to start by thanking you for joining me on Jump Street, Colton. You've had an outstanding season and an outstanding career for the Redskins, and I want to start with just the records that you've broken this year. Because I mean, most great basketball players they dream of scoring 1,000 points. That's kind of the benchmark, right? But then you become the all-time leading scorer in Coshocton boys basketball history, breaking Tom Sandry's record, and then you become the Coshocton County King and break a record that was held by your dad, Jeremy, which I think is just an incredible story, and it's rare, and you don't see anything like that anywhere. Breaking, your father's record from back in the day. Take me back to that moment when you and that game when you knew you were about to break the record, and just the time with him, and when you did break the record. What were the emotions, and what was that moment like with your dad?
It was definitely very nerve-wracking before the game just because I knew how many points I needed, and then whenever I stepped up and hit that 3 and they stopped the game, it was great going over there, hugging him. He was telling me how proud he was and how if anyone was gonna break the record, he was happy that it was me.
Yeah, I mean, if he's gonna be happy about anybody breaking it, it's his own son. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Said you were pretty nervous. Do you almost kind of like just forget how to play basketball, like when you're that nervous and you're thinking about the record?
It is crazy what it does to your head, especially for 1,000 points, breaking it for the all-time, like, it seriously messes with you. You are very nervous whenever you go out there and play.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, the season that you've had has been incredible. I mean, you're averaging around 27 a game, but I think what's even more impressive is it's not just the scoring. Obviously, you have the career steals record too, but you're also around 9 rebounds a game, 6 assists. You really do it all on the court for your team, and it's contributed to the team's success. I mean, how much do you focus on not just the scoring, it's the rebounding and the getting the other guys involved? You have another 1,000 point scorer on your squad, just getting other people involved, but also taking care of business on the other end of the floor.
For sure, I mean, we're really pushing to make a far tournament run this year, and you're not gonna do that with just one person, so I'm definitely always trying to get my teammates involved, trying to make that hustle play, get everyone hyped up, and just trying to go out there every night and give my best on both ends of the floor.
Now, I've noticed that compared to like when we talked last year, obviously you were a great player last year, but I've noticed just in watching highlights and stuff this year that you've put on some size, man. I mean, you've put some beef on. You
Yeah.
just seem to be a lot stronger than you were in years past. I mean, what was the secret in the off season um, just to put on that size and to be more physical, especially when you get in the paint and try to score over bigger defenders? And I mean, what did you do, during the summer?
It was definitely just a lot of lifting. I mean, whenever you play in the NVL, it's definitely a tough league. Everyone's strong. And I knew going into this year that you drive in, you're going to get fouled, and you just have to play through it. You got to be stronger than the guy trying to stop you. And that was the main goal of mine, just trying to get a lot stronger.
So it was lifting and drinking a lot of protein shakes, huh?
Yep.
Nice. Well, it's paid off, obviously, and I know that you care more about the team success than you do any individual accolades. And your team is going to be the number 2 seed in the Division 5 East District, 18-3 record, I believe, on the year. And you're going to be facing number 16 Navarre Fairless. Have you looked at them at all yet in terms of just getting ready? Because in a few days after tonight, you'll be playing them.
I mean, I would say that we've watched a little bit of film just like on your own, but we're definitely focused on Tri Valley right now just because that's going to be a big boost going into the tournament. But after the Tri Valley game, we would definitely be all focused on Fairless.
And as far as your plans for once you graduate, man, I mean, have you been getting looked at by colleges around here, or like what's kind of the college basketball landscape look like for you if you're interested in playing college ball after high school?
It's mostly just some D3 schools reaching out, and I'm gonna probably stay. most of them have been from the OAC. So
Mhm.
like Marietta, Heidelberg, Muskingum, like them. So I'm gonna try and make my decision by the end of the year.
Awesome, man. Well, we're looking forward to not only seeing what you decide to do after high school, but this tournament run, man, because you guys have got a special team, and you're without a doubt one of the best players in MVL history. And so it's going to be exciting to see how the next couple of weeks turn out for you and your squad, man. But thanks for coming on today, brother.
Yes, thank you for having me.